let's take a look at the One Piece live-action Moose Toys Going Merry. So this is the Going Merry from Moose Toys, which is actually based, of course, on the live-action One Piece with the falling Luffy here. But this is essentially, it's sort of a toy and it's sort of a display piece because in a lot of ways it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's very nicely detailed. I think the paintwork is excellent. I love that you can see the tangerines have been painted on the trees. You've, of course, got the sails. You've got the Jolly Roger painted up there. You've even got, you know, the mast and the crow's nest. It looks really, really nice. It doesn't really do anything else beyond that, because the idea behind this is it's supposed to work with the smaller scale figures, the ones that are in the blind boxes and in the 5-pack. And these just, you know, are meant to stand on the deck. And it's a little bit of a playset, and I think that's really neat. As you can see, it does come with Luffy. And this Luffy, he's not stretchy, but he's in a unique pose, which of course is Luffy on the masthead of the Going Merry. He sits right there. He holds if there's enough friction, but, you know, enough movement he will come off. But he does hold with friction, which is kind of cool. And then another cool thing, too, is the base down here is actually screwed in the package. And I just wanted to show this because I thought this was wild. It's screwed in with these wooden screws. So you have a wooden screw, a cardboard thing, and a plastic washer to hold it down. This also attaches this water piece to the base of the boat. So once you remove all of those, you also can remove the water from the bottom of the ship, and then the ship kind of, you know, it rocks. It's a ship. It's sculpted completely below, which is cool, but then the water piece balances it out and provides a nice stand. And so you can see we've got, you know, Zoro and Chopper fit up here pretty nice, and I put Mr. 5 Wapple and Mr. 9 back here. There's not a ton of room, especially with how low the sail sits. Like if that was a little higher, you'd have a little bit more deck space. But you got at least a decent amount of room to put several of the figures on. Also, here's a look at Mr. 9, who's only in the blind boxes. And to date is the only blind box I pulled that actually got me a new figure. And just for fun, here's the Moose Toys Going Merry with the Lego version, which is also based on the Netflix show. See, the Lego version's much bigger. I mean, also the Lego version was what, like $150, whereas this is 35 bucks. So, and then also for fun, here is the Going Merry anime version model kit from Bandai, which is small. It doesn't have any little minifigures with it, but kind of a neat little side-by-side. So the Going Merry is a nice display piece, and also I think kids could have fun with it, especially because it comes off the water base. They can play around with it more. It definitely is a little bit limited on space on the decks, but I think I'll end up putting all the Straw Hats on here when I eventually get blind boxes that aren't just giving me Wapple. So we'll see what happens in the future. But if you want to keep up with future One Piece videos on this channel, be sure to hit subscribe now so you don't miss out.